When you are creating this type of body of work, what's the actual sessions like? Because it feels like it must be really um, emotive. Because as you're saying, the way that you go about it, it must feel like it's almost like a sacred spot when you record.
Yeah, it is. It
How
is.
do you interpret it?
Yeah, when I make an album, I'm first of all, I usually write a sentence that I want the album to feel like, right? So the sentence that I wrote for this record was, I want it to feel like a sacred romantic magic carpet ride driven by the African James Bond, but powered by Tesla. That was the specific sentence I wrote. So we crafted the studio. Fair and Fancy, Madame Kateri specifically did the interior design for the studio. And what we did was created a studio that felt like that sentence. Both art director and creative director Whipper Wiley contributed to the kind of elements that you see in the studio. Like there literally is a magic rug. It's a prayer mat. There's a shrine in the room. There's these Victorian settees. There's a Moroccan daybed. There's LED lights and different kind of colored lights that come on and off, which feel like an EDM concert. So that was a Tesla element. And then I would dress up, and nobody was there, by the way. 1 month alone. 1 month alone. I didn't see anybody for Christmas. I didn't see anybody for a Happy New Year's. I was alone for 1 month in the studio. And I had this shrine, and like I said, I would pray over it, and I get myself in a meditative zone. You can't divorce the artist from what he or she needs to get them in the zone. And so for me, it's like spirits and herbs and just prayer. And then after I get in that zone, man, then you just let whatever comes through come through. And that's how I went about the album, man. That's how I go about projects. It is a sacred space. Collaboration can be sacred as well, but I'm a little bit more loose. But when I'm making my album and I have a focus, I need to be in the zone. A lot of times that starts with being alone, and then I go out and kind of share and build with other people.